told you not to smile at me like that. You know what that does to me. What's that? You say you'd like to hear it anyway. Well, stop what you're doing for a minute while I tell you just how you make me feel. When you smile, when you smile, when you smile at me, girl, rays of love beam from your face. Your sweet kiss, your sweet kiss, it just thrills me, darling. I like to feel like this. Stay with me. You just stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me, baby. I'll make everything alright. Be my love. Be my love. Be my love. Be my love. You could be so out of sight. And if ever I feel down and out, Lord, Lord, you know just what to do, yeah. I know what it means, and I have to say that I'm thankful for a sweet little girl like you.
YouTube, Facebook, affiliated streets. Talk to me. Just real quick, real brief. I don't run up on here, man, and say, first of all, how's everybody feeling and thinking today? Condolences to Lil James Compton and his family, man, and may Allah be pleased with the brother, man. That was my celly, man, and I think it was 87, right before I went to Soledad from Asseg in Jamestown, the Tuolumne yard for the riot we got into. Following Bam being my celly, front hood Bam. My next celly was Lil James Compton, man. And he had come over from the 2 yard in Jamestown where the riot was, but I don't believe he was in the riot. I think he got rolled up to the 3 yard before the riot. He was intimidating to the police, but he was really a peaceful brother, man. Had about a 54-inch nest, some motor tools. Stood by the kitchen all the time, man. He wanted all the fruit. He was like, homies, give me all the oranges and all that kind of stuff, man. He wanted to eat in such a way that he, his brother worked out damn near probably, his workout was probably a 5-hour, 4-hour workout. Straight on the iron pile, 4-5 hours a day, man. Probably six days a week, man. Beautiful brother, man. I'm gonna get into it a little more. On the Hood Post, man, with Melly Mel. I'll share a little bit more. I don't have a lot to share, man. We were cellies for probably about, I don't know, it could have been 2 weeks. Because he made it back to the yard, It was just the intimidation factor, man. The brother was really, like I say, peaceful, man. But what I wanted to get into, I was listening to the news today. Right? And the guy who I couldn't see it because I'm driving and I just was listening to it. I listened to the news on the little Sirius XM in the car because I like certain news. I don't want to just listen to different news cycles in general. I got my preferences, right? But I'm listening to the guy talk, and it was something about DEI. I got to do a little more investigation. But I caught something in what he was saying because he said, he was basically emphasizing that it had been 60 years since the approval of this, some of the Civil Rights Act bill for voting rights and different stuff like that. And he was saying it had been 60 years. He's like, man, it's been 60 years. Like, how much more time do we have to accept all of these efforts from the black Democrats? Typically, it's typically them. And I ain't knocking them. They're always asking for something from the government, right? And in some cases, rightfully so, but we don't take the right spirit in that. So I got a personal grievance with it, but it's not big enough for me to raise it, right? But I do want to just declare it, right? But the guy was this white guy. He was saying, like, there's something coming to the table about DEI, which, if you don't know, is diversity, equity, and inclusion. And there's something coming to the table as a vote, to vote on a bill or something like that. I'm going to go get the information. I just want to get the cursory part of it done today and come spend a little second with y'all. But think about this. So they're saying now, whatever this bill is, it's to challenge, right, all of this programming that's going on where they're trying to... Damn, somebody's at my door. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, let's run it back. So, okay, so basically something's coming up in a Senate bill to minimize the benefits that basically black people have access to related to DEI type issues, right? Saying that we're being deprived of certain access, certain inclusion to amass, wealth, so to speak, and whatever programs that we're vying for from the federal government, the United States government, state government, whatever branch level of government we're doing it on. I'm not fully tapped into that. I can tap in, but I'll run right back out because I don't believe our solution is a civil one. I believe, anyway, I believe more of a human problem exists than a civil one. But just to take notice, right? What they're saying, in essence, is like saying, y'all got enough. It's been 60 years. So there's a time frame, right? So just the way he was saying it emphatically, and as though he had some type of support or consensus with white people that this is the case. Like, they've been given ample time, without even being given a structured repair. Like, we need reparations to be back on the conversation. We need that back on the floor, because it's obvious that the impact of 460 years of what we commonly refer to as chattel slavery, that I refer to as human atrocity, right? It's obvious that whatever they did in the 60-year interval with the, civil rights and all, it hasn't healed us, y'all. We sick as hell. Like, we're really, even at the top levels, we're sick as hell, right? We need a lot of help. We are a community, but a people in disrepair. At this state, we are in disrepair. And I think we need to ramp up on the conversation about reparations before they get to the door of bypassing the conversation about reparations as though we've been fixed. We not fixed. And statistically, that could be proven in no limited time. I can prove it in a conversation with you that we're not fixed. As a people in America, really globally, right? So I just want to make that announcement, that declaration, that, man, we got to start talking reparations again. It needs to be an active conversation kind of on a regular basis. Like, where's our damn 40 acres and a mule, right? That you stole from us, right? Where is the proof that we have been healed as a direct result of civil rights? Where's the proof of that at? Because we got a few billionaires. Look what you did to Puff. Let's call Puff a billionaire. You just did to him. Bill Cosby. Michael Jackson. Prince. Right? We got a lot to talk about right there. That is a pregnant subject. What if they were able to pull that off, y'all? Listen, man. They ain't skipped over Jew, not one Jewish person have they skipped over in assisting them to go after whatever they needed as a result of what was the affliction of their Holocaust, right? And their Holocaust under Hitler, we don't ever want to undermine that type of harm done to a people, because then it makes us insensitive to that type of harm done to a people, and we fail to realize the harm that they suffered is 100 times worse with us. Not negating what they've been through, but acknowledging that we've been through much more, right? They lost, some reports say 2 million, they say 6 million. There were people, our people were mixed into that number, right? But then you go to Leopold in the Congo and you got some records say 50 million people, right? Right? But I follow a man that says for every, what was it? Let me get that number right. It's for like every 100 years that they've been on our planet, we've lost 100 million of our people, original people, under their leadership and their rule. It's a deep conversation. We need to get back to it, y'all. Real talk. Right? I've seen a couple of heads pop in. These kind of subjects don't really interest everybody. Like, some of us want to hear about, who drop kicked who in the neighborhood the other day, who's doing the drive-by shooting, what Brick Baby and Loose Cannon and all these different people. I don't know nothing about it. I don't mean no harm by mentioning their names, but they're commonplace. Whack 100 and what these people are doing. Charleston White. This is what y'all want to hear. You're never going to hear that from me. You're never really going to hear a comment unless that comes into my lane and I need to discuss it intelligently. Then you'll never hear that from me, man. So this might not be the page for you. And I appreciate you popping in, but this is for elevation, man. This page, my presence on the internet is for one sole purpose. I have a sole purpose: to deliver the 17 million or more dead, now 45 to 50 million dead, to the Lamb. That's my job, and I'll give you that detail at a future time. But yeah, man, let's get back to that conversation about reparations, because we don't want them to bypass our issue. We got something coming from them, and it's massive, right? It's not massive in comparison to what they did, but it's massive in comparison to what's in order, right? Like the boy said in one of my favorite movies, man, in Tombstone, when Wyatt Earp went to getting down on the Cowboys, man, and the dude said, man, that dude right there, I ain't never seen vengeance like that. He said, Doc said, make no mistake about it, it's not vengeance that he's after. It's the reckoning. I love that, man. You got to answer, man. It ain't no retribution thing. That's in the hands of the Most High. And because you think he's a mystery, you think them ships and them planes and all of that stuff flying at 10,000 miles an hour around this planet is from somewhere else because you think God is a mystery. Right? You got a lot to learn, family. It's your brother Free, FRE. Checking in. I'm about to check out, man. I got some work to do in the community today, but let's get the conversation going on the internet with the brothers. Reparations are due. We can't let them we can't let them bypass us on that conversation. That would be insane for us to allow that to happen and us to have these platforms and not say nothing. I don't care if I'm only talking to 2 people. Y'all 2, tell 2 more. And then tell them to tell 2 more. Right? Get the reparations conversation back on the table, y'all. It's your brother Free. I'm about to check out. Y'all continue to have a blessed one. Stay safe out there. Keep your head on that swivel.
I realize in order for me to really be free, hey, baby, you've got to be by my side. When you smile, 'cause when you smile at me, baby, rays of love from your face, your sweet kiss, your sweet kiss, it just thrills me, darling, yeah. I like to feel like this.